Hello, and welcome to this online course at Hofstra University, Introduction to Psychology. I'll be your instructor. My name is Stavros Valenti. In this video, I want to give you an overview of the course Blackboard site, and that's where you'll go for all of the required assignments that you'll need to complete in order to earn credit in the course. If you look at this first page, this is the announcements page. I'll be sending you announcements occasionally to announce a new section that's coming up or to give you feedback on a chapter. You can also get the syllabus right here, right? And every 3 days, a new module will pop up. In the course, you'll complete 12 modules. You'll have 3 days to complete all the activities for each of the 12 modules. And there's a list of all of the modules and the assigned chapters and the assigned assignments on the syllabus. Okay. That's a pretty good visual aid. So let me click through the syllabus and show you that. Right. Going through the syllabus at the very end, I've got a kind of, here we go. Right. It's like an overview. Right, from the 29th to the 1st, we'll do Module 1, and the responses and the various assignments are due on Sunday, July 2nd. All right, from Sunday, July 2nd to July 4th is Module 2, and then here's the due date for your assignments. One thing you'll notice about the due dates for the assignments, nothing will ever be due on a Saturday. If something's due on a Saturday, you could submit it by then, but I tend to push all of those assignments off until Sunday. That's to give everyone one day where you don't have to worry about doing anything for this course, right? But every day, there's 3 days for a module, and you can do all of the work or some of the work on any one of those 3 days, as long as the work is done by the assigned due dates, okay? All right, I'm going to go back to the home page, right? Now you see the syllabus, where that is. Let's go into one of the modules and I'll show you all the assignments you'll need to complete for each of these 12 modules. Now typically there'll be 4 or maybe 5 components to a module. In this first section, I have some optional material. Optional PowerPoint slides to give you a visual overview of the material in the chapter. Videos that you might find interesting, maybe a link to an article, maybe some current events. This is optional material. See? In addition, there are learning curve activities, right? You need to purchase access for these learning curve activities. You get access by purchasing the textbook, which will give you access to the website for the course, to the electronic version of the book, as well as a loose leaf copy of the textbook, right? But once you purchase the electronic version of the textbook through the Hofstra bookstore, you'll get a code and then use that code to register, and then you can complete these learning curve activities. Let's take a quick look at what they look like. These are short game-like practice quizzes that help you prepare for the final quiz in the module. So here's the material for Chapter 3 on consciousness, right? You can click to the electronic version of the book, and here are 3 sections in the chapter. I'll click on the first section called Consciousness Basic Concepts. And there's some optional material, some video activities, there's a simulation here, but then there's a required learning curve activity. See, it says to do, and there's a due date. If I click on that activity, right, I can start by pressing this button here, and if I reach 300 points, some questions are worth more points than others. Doesn't take long, takes about 15 minutes. Then you get 1 point. Now, throughout the course, you'll have many opportunities to do learning curve activities, but you only need to do 19 to earn all the credits for that part of the course, right? So there's typically 2 to 4 learning curve activities per chapter, but you only need to do on average 2 per week, or you could do a lot of learning curve activities in the first half of the course and get them done that way. But you'll see once you get the book and get your hands on it. They're very easy, they're fun, and it's a great way to study and learn the material and prepare for the real quiz that occurs at the end of each module. All right. In addition to the learning curve activities, for some of the chapters, there'll be an online experiment. You would click on this link here. You register for these experiments. There's a fee associated. I think it's $35 for students, or it might be $39. They're called ZAPS laboratories. So complete the assigned ZAPS laboratory. For this particular module, Module 3 on consciousness, visual search is assigned, and the instructions are very clear. But if you have any questions, there's online help, and you can also contact me. All right, I'm going to go back to the module. In every module, there's also a discussion board, which is a short question that you answer in about a page, 250 words. And I also want you to comment on someone else's response. This gives you a chance to talk about some important concept from that chapter and to see how other people in the class thought about that concept as well. Finally, there's an online quiz. Okay, so there you have it. For each 3-day module, there are 4 or 5 components. There's some optional material, learning curve activities. Sometimes there'll be an online experiment. There's a discussion board, and then there's an online quiz. If you have any questions at all, send me an email or call me. I'm at Hofstra, typically 5 days a week during normal hours. If I'm not in, leave a message and I'll call you right back. And I think you'll find this course very interesting. Students in the past have enjoyed it. They've learned a lot. And I'm looking forward to working with you and speaking with some or all of you when the course begins. Have a great day.